So today's tower mod is going to be a fun one. It's called the Banana Farmer Tower. You may have seen me cover one already in the past. However, that one was only one path, and this time we have 15 full upgrades along with a Paragon. And while this one can do it all, it can knock back balloons, it can increase the cash of other farms, it can collect bananas or crates from far away, among other things. So stay tuned and stick around as I cover all 15 upgrades of this tower mod. So of course, that was just a tiny snippet of what the Banana Farmer does. Now, we'll actually play a real game and check out everything this thing has to offer. First off, base cost is 2k, so you just went ahead and started the game. Got Benjamin, got a couple towers down, and yeah. Unlike the Banana Farm I covered last time, this one doesn't attack at base. However, it does attack eventually, just need a few upgrades. But it looks like this is going to be mostly a money-making / support-oriented tower, so just a disclaimer. This mod is made by Void and Null, by the way. Huge shouts out to him for making, well, full-on tower mod that has, new sprites, projectiles, and everything. Let's go ahead and go with the path that actually does damage, though, because I think that's more fun. Or rather, affects balloons, so I believe that's middle path. Banana Gun enables Farmer to shoot slippery banana peels, like you see. Now its hat turns red, and you can see it drops bananas on the field that basically knocks back balloons. However, it doesn't do any damage. We gotta keep waiting for that. Guess we'll show you tier 2. Sub Banana Gun doubles the attack speed, why not? Don't mind me, it's just infinitely stalled this round. If we had a money-making ability that was time-based, that would definitely be a good synergy with the Banana Farmer. But unfortunately we don't, but maybe we should think about that as the game goes. So basically, this is the upgrade where we start getting damage. Bananas do damage on hit. That's a 3rd tier Rotten Bananas upgrade. So I'm supposed to save it for that, and yeah, we're infinitely stalling this round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Benjamin, so hopefully the downtime allows us to leak the red, or is that not working? Nah, it seems to not work, so okay, fine. Let's speed it up a little bit then. And there we go, Rotten Bananas. Let's see how much damage it does. Looks like it's about 2 damage at a time. When you drop the banana, it affects 1 balloon, right? Yeah, it's not a whole lot. I wonder if there's an upgrade that gives Pierce. From what I see, not really on the cross pads. Let's just look at the bottom path, though. Helping Hand. So instead of going for a farm, we could just get a farmer that makes money. Let's go ahead and buy it, and I'll show you how much money it starts making. $52 off the bat, 104. 208, it seems like. And is that it? Okay. So yeah, if I'm looking at it correctly, that's a flat $208 per round, which, let's see, for the cost of 4k, I mean, it does do damage too. So you gotta think about it that way. If it was only a 001 farmer, I think it wouldn't be too terrible though, relative to the efficiency of the normal banana farm. But yeah, we need damage. Why don't I just get banana dealer then? Farm produces double the bananas, but does that mean the double the damage too? Or just double the amount of money? I would assume it does affect the amount of bananas too. Yeah, it's definitely going a little bit faster as I see it. But as you can see, we are lacking damage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the easy cheese for early game. Since again, this banana farmer isn't damage oriented, we need something else. So I think this plus this is good enough. Now, of course, the banana farm is complete without farm, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it just to see. It should collect the bananas next to the farmer, and yes, it does indeed. And I suppose they're just going all the way to the middle path because that's the one that, well, does damage. That's what we need. So potassium speed doubles banana fire speed and makes balloons travel backwards 2/3 as fast. So I assume that also means we make double money from this farm here. Let's just take a look. We have 8,000 starting round 34. Wait to see when the round ends. Definitely looks like we're getting more ticks out of it. It's already over 500 this round, 600. About 700 seems like per round, so yeah. Again, not bad considering we're also getting some good utility out of it. I'm not sure when it says it travels backwards twice as fast, or 2/3 as fast, what exactly that percentage is. And yeah, I guess while we're at it, let's take a look at middle path tier 5. Super slippery bananas can affect mobs now, but since we can probably just deal with mobs with sharpshooter here, we can probably get this a lot later down the line. However, of course, now I want to go over other paths, so let's go ahead and start on, we'll do bottom path farmer. So you guys already know this thing generates bananas, makes good money, and I guess we'll try cross path top path just to see what it does. So it increases the farmer's range for 380 top path, and banana oculars increases the farmer's range even more, and allows the banana gun to see camo. Well, I think we got the wrong cross path for that, because obviously We don't have any bananas to attack since we went top and middle. Also, I think I'm gonna get another tier 3 druid here, just to help out for the mid game. Here's a Moab. Does it do Moab damage too? Yes, it does. A whopping 2 Moab damage per shot. But yeah, let's take a look at bottom path tier 3. Banana Banker. All farms and farmers in range get 15% more income. That's pretty good. Or rather, way too cheap, I think, for what it does. Because I don't know if you guys know, but there's an upgrade called Monkey City. I know it's only 3k. Increases the efficiency of farms by 15%. But you gotta go through the entire bottom path first, which includes the 10k upgrade for Monkey Town. Meanwhile, this thing, you don't have to spend too much to get Banana Banker. Also, it seems like it boosts the farmers as well. Unfortunately, this thing's a little bit out of range, so what could I do? Well, I could get a Chinook, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Move that guy in range so that, you know, this thing can get even more income, because that's basically what's carrying us right now. That income maker. And take a look at this, guys. Banana Stonks, if we just take a look at the next upgrade. Absolutely ridiculous. For only 7k, instead of a 15% bonus, you get 50. So I can only assume that the snowball effect is going to be really huge for this game. So that's why I'm not really dropping that many farms. I'm just mostly focusing on farmer, well, money making. Because it's making so much already, as you see. Like, let's watch round 50 start. We have 19k made for the banana farm at the start of this round. And we'll take a look at what we end with. Well, we've already passed, or gotten close to 21k. So it looks like 2k per round. With a measly cost of, well, 10,000. A little bit over 10,000. Obviously, you can't forget that this thing costs like 15k also. We're dying to ammo, so let's just quickly get to the defense. There we go. But yeah, as I said, snowball effects. Now let's look at the Wolf of Monkey Wall Street, tier 5 bottom path. This one triples the worth of bananas in range. I'm not sure if that means just bananas, or it includes stuff like that just makes money, like this thing, for example. I guess we could obviously experiment with that. Not yet, though. I think before we go for any tier 5s, you know, the usual. We'll just look at top path and see what it does. Based on my quick peek earlier, I don't think it really does much aside from, well, more utilities. So let's just take a look. We're going through these upgrades really quickly, aren't we? Banana Phone increases the farmer's range again, and now allows the banana gun to shoot over obstacles as well. I guess I cross path with middle path, just so we actually make use of that. Granted, there's no obstacles here, but still. Tier 4 Cyborg Farmer. Partially robotic farmer and has even more range. So I assume looking at this range, we can probably just soak on bananas from a pretty far distance, right? As long as it's in range, that clips the range of this farmer here. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, if you look closely, we are definitely soaking in the bananas from left side, so that's pretty cool. But what does robot farmer do? I'm kind of curious. It's pretty cheap for a tier 5. So it's a fully mechanical farmer. This one has infinite range, collection range, and no arms. Okay. Nice. A no-armed robot monkey. Well, I don't know if it really does much, aside from, well, collect bananas for infinite range, because I feel like that's definitely not worth 23k. Unless it does something special on top of that, then yeah. That's really just a very expensive QOL. Quality of life upgrade. Let me just test, for example. Put a farm in the bottom left corner, bottom right corner. And I'm pretty sure it's collecting farms or bananas from that range now. So, nice. Now let's just beat 63 real quick. So what do I want to do? Well, let's do a couple of recursive clusters. I don't think I want to rely on these guys for damage yet. Unless I spam a lot of them. But I don't think we're... No, I think the rounds are way too strong. Maybe the Paragon, though. Because, again, there is a Paragon in this mod. And I probably will try to see how much damage it does. How much money it makes. I think first things first is I gotta get working on the Wolf of Wall Street. I've been dicking around a little bit, so I haven't really been farming since, like, round 50. I'll probably sell this guy just to afford it faster. Because, again, that thing did, like, no damage. And I'll probably sell a couple of the farms, too. Get even closer. And there we go. Wall Street time. Let's get it, and let's take a look and see if it actually triples the amount of money this thing makes. So again, it started at 60k, and if it does work, it'll... Okay, definitely works, yep. It just surpassed 62k. Should end at 66 if this is about triple. Actually, no, because it's a 50% increase to 200%. It should be a little bit less than 6k, and it's about, okay, 4k. Actually, that does sound about right, because, again, a 50% increase is 150% damage. Triple worth would be 300%, so, you know, double the income from before. Looks about accurate to me. And yeah, I guess we might as well just spam these guys, because they do damage too, and they'll be making some mad cash with Wolf of Wall Street here. Now, on top of that, can't forget, as I mentioned earlier, that we have a thing called Monkey City to give even more money, and I want to see if we can snowball that. So let me go ahead and sell a druid for this, Monkey City. And yeah, go ahead and watch the money making here. Is that a giant increase? Also, holy crap, lag. I think the 15% did work, and in fact, if this is attack speed based, I wonder if, like, overclocking it would also make more money. That's another thing I will probably attempt. Okay, so we have the game paused at around 80 right now, so we're gonna go ahead and overclock this one. So it starts at 92k. This one's got 5k, so let's watch how much money we make when we play around 80 here. It's about 3,000. 2,000 actually, 400 over here. And you know what's weird is that maybe it has to do with the round length. Because yeah, didn't we make like 8k from this guy? Or rather 4k? 5k from this guy in a round? Now we're making so much less for some reason. Not sure if I understand that, but I can only assume it's round based. Let's watch here now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as the round exists, as balloons keep spawning in, it's going to keep going up. Alright, so let's sell one crossbow here. Super slippery bananas time. I assume this doesn't really increase the money making potential. So yeah, again, I've been slacking, so I gotta go for a bigger farm now. Let's work on like a central. Triple the damage of that would be pretty nice. Even just to be a ref starting off would be awesome. And it seems like we got super strong levels of blowback. Just with this guy, basically infinite knockback with the ZMG, which again would be better. Good for time-based abilities, like Chinook. Yeah, talk about getting buffed like crazy. 1170 per crate of the BF. I'm pretty sure it's 375, right? Per crate at base, right? So that's, well, triple, pretty much. I can only imagine things getting crazier with a Monkey Oplus, so I'm gonna go ahead and build a very late Oplus here. Guess we'll start at the 2 farm and then build from there. Also, just me uses knockback pretty insane for 45k, 48k. I'm not kidding when it's like Superstorm levels of blowback. Legit infinite. So, let's go ahead and buy an Oplus, and we'll see how much each crate gives us. Oh boy, 2.4k, so that's 24k per round for the Oplus. If I recall, a 2-farm Oplus is generally like 7k a round, so yeah. Once again, the Wolf of Wall Street is definitely making us bank. Definitely printed money, like Wall Street. Speaking of Wall Street, might as well fit the theme by going for a Monkey Wall Street 2. Let's go ahead and get it, and yeah, we're making fat stacks on this one too. And I'm pretty sure I don't even need a big Oplus, because again, the snowball effect is insane when you have this guy. So I think I might just stop at two farms here. And let's save up for the Paragon now. Now, I think we might be getting Pierce caps here, so hold on. Let's overclock the slippery bananas. Nope, not enough Pierce. Alright, I think I might just get me a Mad right now. Easy way out, does good mold damage. We can probably clean up the ceramics with blue or farmer knockback. You already saw that even these little guys, they do pretty well at blowing things back. Especially ceramics, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a few more of them. Because they are money-making. Pretty efficient ones at that. And now with the Mad, things are much simpler. Again, see? It's a lot of ceramics, but it's not enough that a few farmers can't deal with it. Oh, also, this does help in getting us a higher degree, too. I wonder if this has been coded so that the money it generates also applies to the degree. Because if it's only pops, then it won't be very good. I would wager probably a degree 30, depending on how many tier 4s I want to get. And since, again, they are really good tier 4s, I'm just gonna go ahead and spam them. So based on my very rough math and about 10k per 042 farmer, you're gonna need about 25 of these guys in order to max out the degree. Also, don't mind 98 being cleaned up, wiping the floor with it, with all these rotten bananas. Easy. Yeah, so let's just casually pretend that the Mad isn't really doing a lot, even though it is. Like, seriously, look at all these bananas. We gotta get a cleanup on aisle 14 over here. Yeah, right now we got a mess on our hands, and in fact, okay, I guess I can't clean up this many ceramics. Round 1 to 3 is pretty nasty. Let's even add a full-on absolute 0. If that can clump up the balloons enough, I'll go for a Mad, overclock Mad, just to break down the mold damage, because holy crap, these rounds are getting pretty hectic, and I think I might just sell some of the farms in order to afford it faster. We're pretty much almost there at this point. If you want to look at the money made, this guy's absolutely nuts. 373k? Okay, I actually wonder if something's bugged, because you see this farmer? How is this one only made 13k? I didn't get it too much later. It was like, what, 20 rounds? So I don't know what's up, but our first farmer seems to be the one that's making the most. Okay, round 105. I think it's about time. I think we have the money if we sell all the farms. And let's go ahead and get the Paragon now. So let's read the description first. Potassium Supreme, the embodiment of the monkey economy itself. Sounds like it's going to be a really good money-making tower, but is it good damage? Let's hope. What degree is it? 45, okay, let's see. Do you think it counted the pops? Or rather, the money-making? I would say it does. I would guesstimate it does, because again, the banana farmers didn't really get a lot of pops, so even if we maxed out the tier 4s, I don't think we would have got 45, so safe to assume Void and Null has included that, and here we go. Looks like right now it's just dropping bananas to the front of the track. It can stall them, pretty much, well, instead of blowing back, it's just a stall. I think stalling is technically worse than blowing back, but it doesn't really matter when, well, it's pretty much an infinite stall and it's not moving at all, right? Alright, we'll just get into Mauler to end this round. And there we go, next round. Eats up DTs for lunch too. And it's making about 140 per tick also. Do you think it can get buffed by the money-making of Wall Street? We can go ahead and try, but I'm poor because I sold all my farms, so we gotta wait a little bit. Actually, what I wonder is if we actually get the triple bonus with just this guy. I would assume we do. It would be cool if we made even more than that, so let's go ahead and wait. Actually, we're once again infinite stall, so okay, fine. We'll go for a wall fire. Basically, I want to take a look at how much money this makes in the middle of a round. So let's see, when does it end off at? I think the base money it makes is like what, 80? So 240, yep. It's about triple, seems like. Okay, so I'm taking a quick look here, and I don't think we're getting the increase from Wall Street, because if you guys remember, I think we had an icon, yeah. The one icon here is basically the triple money bonus. And because it's a Paragon, you can't give icons to a Paragon. So it looks like we're just stuck at making an okay amount of money with the Paragon. And yeah, I think we already know at this point this thing can install basically infinite balloons. So the only thing to look at this point is, does it have enough bad damage? And I think we went really fast there, but I think it has enough. Like, just watch. It's doing a good 5k DPS. Just ran that bad in record time. And all I want to know now is whether this thing can actually be an F-bad on its own for round 140. Again, with like 5k DPS, it seems like we're getting there. I wonder if going for a Super Brittle would make it go in faster. And yeah, didn't even seem like we needed it. And so that'll do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the Banana Farmer Showcase. This is definitely a good one. Signs is nice for a change to be able to play, well, Terra mods that aren't just straight damage, so they have, you know, support element to it. AKA in the form of making money and boosting money. So once again, shouts out to Void and All for creating it. And if you want to see more Terra mods, or any mods in general, or Bloons content in general, you guys know where to find me. So thanks for watching, and see you all in the next one.